Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Crosswordle. So let's start with cross. Ooh, on the right, CR in place. On the left, RS out of place. I think I can get a little bit more info out of the left word by trying to place the RS versus guessing CR words. So let's do that. How do I want to do this though? Siren, maybe? If I get some good letters, removes the S and R. It might be an ER word. That'll help tell us if it is. It's not an ER word. In fact, ooh, we got a lot of info here. SERI would be what I think. Maybe serif. Like the font thing. I don't know what else it would be, so let's give that a try. Oh, unless there's an S something RIE. No, I like serif. Serif is it. Okay, now we're CR something E. We could be double E. That seems almost likely, like creep or creek, or I mean, I guess we could just see if it's that form by guessing. Which one do I want to do? How about creek? Creed, creep. I don't know. Cream is EA. I think it's creed or creep. I guess I thought of creep first, so if I only just gone with my first instinct. Oh well, I still did well. Serif. So if a font has serifs, then it's got those little extra doohickeys on the letters. Whereas sans serif, meaning not serif, means it doesn't have those. The doohickeys, that's the the official term is serif, so I don't know how else to describe it. Anyway, let's do Fibble. Ooh, it's starting with some vinyl. That's a fun word. So the way Fibble works is one of these letters is lying about its color, exactly one of them. So maybe the V was supposed to be yellow or green. We don't know. Now, if I wanted to use the greens and the yellows as true, like that, I'd have to include a Y or a V. I don't think that's going to happen. So the best case scenario is if there's a word like this, and there's final. So let's guess final. Oh, that's exactly what we want to see. That's why we use as much of the positive information as we can, because there are exactly two lies on the grid, vinyl and final. One in vinyl, one in final. So that's two lies. Well, I found one of them. One of these N's has to be lying. And I found another one. One of these L's has to be lying. Well, that's both lies. So if you're not an N or an L, you're telling the truth. We call that an X-wing, at least I do, and a couple others, because from Sudoku, you can kind of draw an X, right? So our lie is either like this, just like the X implies, or lie is like this, where we have a yellow N and a green L, or it's like this, where we have a green N and no L. So I think I'd prefer to do this if possible, just because that's more positive information to find more lies. So I'd have to move the I around and the N. So I could do like an in word, and then I'd have to use an L at the end. So the IN can be moved around a bit as long as they don't violate the yellows. But or is there like a N something something IL? Actually, that doesn't look that good. I can't put N in the middle. I could do NI here, something L. Or you've heard of email. Have you heard of e-nail? We can't even do that. I'm starting to think this isn't a very good formation. So I'm going to do the other way. And here we just have to put an N in the middle and use an I. We do not have to use that L. This is the most likely place for the I, but I think, yeah, sonic would work. In fact, the entire onic trap. There's sonic, there's tonic, there's conic. We'll just see if it's this. I think we are the onic trap. So, because our lie here is this I. Okay, so let's write out what we've got. We've got tonic. So conic, to test conic, we'd have to start with the C. There's also tonic. Is there really not much else? We did sonic. I'm just going to do tonic and then conic. Oh, it was just tonic. Okay. I know the onic trap has quite a few words, but we might have eliminated some of them. I'm not sure. Maybe I just stopped thinking of some of those. Anyway, tonic in 3, I'll take it. We say it's in 3 because it provides the first guess, so that wasn't one of my guesses. So if you want to be able to say you got Fibble in 1, then you have to ignore the first guess, which was provided. Anyway, let's do Betweenle. We'll start with lucky per usual. I like starting with lucky. 14% away from lucky. So that's kind of similar to what we had yesterday. And yesterday it was F, I think it was in the Fs. Let's go to G then. Grand. It's a grand guess. Ooh, so not quite far enough. But we could still be in the G's. How much later in the G's can we get? Like, we could do guard. We could do, like, gummy. But I think I'm going to try a really early H, just to rule out it starting with H. Or see if it does. I thought of harsh. I'm wondering, I bet there's something much earlier than that, though, like habit. Perfect. That's exactly what I thought. So we do start with G. So let's look at GU. Let's do guard, see if we're in the GU territory. There's a lot of GRs. Okay, so we are in GU. Imagine it's just gummy this entire time. I have to try it now. All right, no, that went way too far. So it might still be GUA. Are there a bunch of GUAs? I don't think so. It is definitely GU. There's gumbo, but that's way too close to gummy. What are we doing? Another vowel like an E, a guest, I guess. Darn, I was really hoping it was guest. Guff, gug, guide. Okay. Guile then. No, too far. Okay. Between guide and guile. GUIDs. I don't know. Global unique identifiers. It's fairly close to guile. Oh, guild. I was one letter away. Okay. Guild in 9. All right. Let's do word 500. We'll start with guild. 3 yellows in guild. Ooh. Okay, so I want the L second. L's love to be second. And I want the 2 vowels if possible, I think. Are we doing like fluid? No, we can't end in D in that case. Darn, fluid looks so good, but it actually doesn't work. I could do squid though. I could do squid. No, we don't. We never end in D. They're all yellow. Sorry. I got very excited about squid, but I think we're something like this. But is there another word besides fluid? Fluid might be pretty unique. All right, so we don't have to use both vowels. We could do an LU and then like DE or something. LU GE or DE or I like the idea of it. I can't do IDE unfortunately because that puts the I in the it would have to be green. Suppose I could do like LI and then like end in DE or something. Does livid work? No, I can't end in D. I keep wanting to end in D. Livid does not work. LID, LIG. Doesn't accept that? Okay. Light. That works. I was completely expecting to get light in 2. I was like, that's it. Okay, so I didn't even pick the correct letters. Probably LI I picked correctly. Maybe the I in place here. Maybe the L's moved. These would be yellow. No G's. So I still have to pick between U and D. Maybe like ILD? Mild something? Middle D. Or could we be IDLE? Oh no, we can't put the L fourth. Can't put the L anywhere I want it. EL then. With a D. DEL. This isn't a word, is it? Gonna sidle up to someone. It's LE. Okay, ILU. Other option is I can switch that L and I. So we could do something like this, where we start with L and then we move the I here. We'd have like the D here or a U. We can't put the U here though. So yeah, we do something like DI. Oh, we can't put the I in the middle. We have the I here, like, yeah, DI like this is, it's just not a word. Logic would have been a good guess, second too. Can't do that now. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't be the answer. All right. What am I doing wrong here? I am assuming the L and the I were both right. We could have like the G and the L right. I don't know, or like the G and the I right even. So like, did I place the G and not the I somehow? That seems weird. Like GI here, and then we need a U or a D. Like D something GI. It's not digit. I can tell you that. Yeah, no. I don't think it's the G and I. What about the G and L? Which one would be green? Like a green L with a G somewhere else. So no I's. So L, and then we'd have like... This is not working. I don't know which 3 letters from guild we have. I just know it's not exactly ILG. Would guessing logic help? I don't even know if it would. It would be a filler. I'm kind of stuck though. Let's just go with logic, see what that tells us. 2 yellow and logic. So we know the L cannot be green. So if we thought it was LI, the L has to be yellow, this I has to be green. That makes this I yellow, this I yellow, this L yellow. None of these are in, none of these are in. And then we'd have a U or a D. We looked at this, but I'll look again. I like ILD a lot, but I can't think of a word. Is like wildy or mildy or filled. What if I just guess milds? Let's just do that. We're not ILD, so I would be green again. L would be yellow again. No D, so we'd have to have the U. So I, and then L is forced at the end, and then U would be here or here. Certainly not both, but is there an I-U-L word? I don't immediately see something. IU is a weird. I don't like that. Okay, so I think it can't be IL. Can it? No, I don't think it can be. So only one of IL would be in. I don't know what to do with that information. Let's say we like had the I here, but no else. What does that look like? Did we get the G? Almost feels like we have to have gotten the G. So if we got the G like that, and we got the D then, we'd have I second, we'd have a D somewhere, maybe DI, and then we'd need a G somewhere. Like dirge? Ooh, I think I'm on the right track. D-I-G. Is there another one? It's hard without the E at the end. Dingy? Dingy, wow. That's a tough word. Or it's dingy. Dingy? Dingy is a type of boat. But dingy, I feel like dingy is a word too. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. Let's do Polygonle. Hexpert is on. We have an 8-letter word today, and so a sandwich repeat is what I like to call that, where these outer ones repeat and these inner ones repeat. So if we do ing, that helpfully fills in our outer sandwich. We could even do lling, like filling, maybe smiling. It only has one L, I know. Chilling, we're just chilling. It is ILLI, but it is not ing, which is really interesting. Could it, when the N goes somewhere? Maybe nail list. I don't know. What is happening here? Are we ION? Yes. We're like a million. Trillion. Wow. Okay. It's a number today. Or a character in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Cool. How many options were there? 42 words, including broccoli. Oh, broccoli would be so hard to find. Who would think of broccoli? Ooh, when the day is broccoli, I think I'm doing a filler. All right. The mini. First and last letter are the same. What should I do with that? Tracked. I think it was literally tracked the last time it was this, but anyway, that's a C. We've had repeats, I think. What do I want to put here? There are plurals as well, but I don't think there's actually a word. Stick, no. I feel like this has to be the T. Ooh, could it be TCH though? Like hatch, hitch, hutch. Wow, who knew there were so many HTCH words? Couldn't have been hatch because of tracked. But... all right, cool. Well, let's do symbol. We'll start with blaze. We'll try A in the middle. We've been in this situation, I think, yesterday. We'll do snack. It is A in the middle. In fact, it ends in ACK. So track. No? Okay. So harder without R or L. H then? I don't see how that works. Is there a vowel at the start? I don't see how. Quack, like a duck? Ooh, that was hard to think of. Quack. All right. That wasn't a duck, that was me. I don't know if you could tell. All right, let's do the blind Fusele. So each guess has a twist. We only learn about the twist when we're about to make the guess. So we're going to have a different twist in each guess. And this first twist is alphabetical clues. So when we guess a word like quack, it's green when it's correct. It's gray when it's not within 3 alphabetically, and it's orange when it is within 3 alphabetically. So for Q-U-A, and then we end with a letter near K, so H-I-J-L-M-N. So are we quail? So this, we got symbol clues. I didn't even go over the twist because I thought we were going to get the answer. This works like symbol. So the greens are in place, and the blue means a different letter in our guess goes in that slot. And the only option is the L because the others were used for the green. So qual, and in this guess, if we don't get it right, this guess will have a lie in it, like Fibble. So qualm is almost certainly the answer, though. Wow. 2 QU words in a row. That's fun. All right. Let's do Crosswordle. So the way this game works is we are reconstructing someone's hard mode Wordle solve. And we assume that they are good at the game. Well, that basically the solve has to conform to all information gained. So the first guess is going to have a yellow here, and then that's going to get reused down here as one of these yellows, etc. So I like to work from the bottom up. And so obviously greens have to be the same green. The only way that's green again is if that was the correct letter. Now these 2 yellows have to be other letters from leopard. We could do another E, but not here. So if we wanted another E, we'd have to end in double E. I don't really like that too much. So L, P, and R. So maybe we can't do ER, right? So maybe we'll do EL and we'll put an R here. And then we just need to think of a good word for this. Like, actually, is there a word for that? You know what? I could use the P and I could do spiel. All right. And so now we need to use 2 yellows here. This cannot be the E. So we're out of E's. This could be the L or the P. In fact, we need to use LP here in some order. So we could do P. Oh, we can't use the P again here because it's supposed to be green. So we'd have to use the P here and the L here. This is not looking great, is it? I might have to use a different word here. But let me think if there's any word at all that has LP here. Maybe an H at the end? Ralph? We can't do the R, though. That's the problem. Is calf? Calf isn't spelled this way. No way. It's TLAF. Golf. Again, that's... Oh, golf actually works. Okay. I'm there. Now, this has to be the P because we already knew L would be yellow there, so it wouldn't let us do that again because we already learned it was yellow there. We wouldn't reuse it there. So we just need a word that ends in P using all new letters otherwise. We could potentially use 2 Ps if we wanted to. In fact, I was thinking about papal, but that doesn't put the P at the end. What ends in P? It's hard to think of a word that ends in P. I will think of one. We're close. I thought of croup. The unfortunate thing is we can't use the R. So, but maybe this OU. But we already learned that the U was gray here. So I can use O's and A's. Y's. How are we ending in P? Can we end in like top somehow? A top? No. Ending in P is tough. I got so far with golf, spiel and golf, but what ends in P? I could do like double OP. That actually seems pretty good. I can't use the R or the L though. Like droop, right? With the R, it's not hard. But we can't use the R. Whoop with the H. It's almost tempting to go back and just find a different word other than golf for this. Is gulpy? Gulpy is a word. Oh, I did it. All right, so whoop, gulpy, spiel, and leper. So that's my solution. And what's cool about this game is we can cycle through other potential solutions. So let's do that. So it used Spiel here, interesting, and then adapt. So, oh, it used the E here. I wonder why I thought I couldn't do that. I definitely could have. That would have made things easier. And then putting an E at the end, yeah. That's the way to go. Or ER here, yeah. Oh, for some reason I had in my head we had to use the R and the L, but we definitely could have used the E there, and that helps a lot, because then you can use the E at the end of that word. So that's most of the solutions. It does still like Spiel, though. Spiel or cruel, or I think that's it. Oh, there was a G word there that I missed. It's rare. Gruel. Okay, cool. Well, how'd you do? And those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.